Hey guys, welcome to Subject Real Talk with your hosts, Claire and
Carla.
I don't know how we're supposed to do that intro, but I think that we're doing great. We have just spent the past 15 to 20 minutes trying to figure out how to
It's been way
this.
more than that.
Yeah.
It's been at least an hour.
Okay, well, so if this episode even sees the light of day, because hey, no one taught us how to do a podcast.
No, literally.
Did you know it's actually so hard? Just getting the audio equipment to work. But anyways, if you're listening to this,
Thanks.
Yeah, you're a real one.
Well, shout out to the 3 listeners we definitely know we have from our friends.
Yeah, I know. Friends, y'all
Coming
really
in clutch.
show up for us. And honestly, everyone's been so excited.
No, literally they have.
Yeah. And I appreciate that so much. Because it's a little bit nervy.
No, it is nerve-wracking. Creating this, my nerves went through the roof.
Oh, I was shaking earlier. I just wasn't going to say.
Oh, okay.
But maybe that's from the coffee.
I think that's from the coffee.
We did have a nice little coffee experience this morning.
We did. But the coffee shop, I'm pretty sure, had a signal blocker because my data was just not working, which I have not had an issue since I've been here.
I haven't either. The only time I have an issue is whenever we're in the movie theaters, and I'm pretty sure that they also put a
they
data
definitely
blocker.
have signal blockers because you get no service in the cinema.
And that's such a good idea because you're not supposed to be on your phone during a movie.
Exactly.
And you literally can't be because
there is no service, which is kind of annoying because sometimes you're like, need to text, where are you? Or which seat are you sitting in?
Or like post an Instagram story of the movie that you're watching.
No, and I agree.
Hey, and you know what? My brightness is turned all the way down, and I'm not on my phone during a movie. But
I only check to see what the time is so I can see how long there's left of the film.
I always put my phone on sleep mode so that it's like darker, you know.
Oh yeah, me too.
So I'm like,
I'm on do not disturb. Not that anyone is disturbing me, but
not that literally anyone is texting this.
The only notification I'll get is from the weather saying it's raining.
Or from me, and we're probably going to be at the movie theaters together.
No, literally.
Anyways, thanks for listening to our first episode. We're so excited to be starting this.
I know, we digress.
First thing to start off, we'd like to put a disclaimer.
Yes, disclaimer.
This Subject Real Talk is a judgment-free zone.
It's for the girlies.
It is for the girlies. And if you're gonna judge us, leave.
This is a safe space for us and our thoughts.
This is exactly. And I don't know the next thing that's gonna come out of my mouth. So
no, honestly, me either. My brain will just randomly pop a thought and I'll think,
anyone that knows me knows I'm probably the most ADHD person on this earth.
No. I can agree.
So,
I can attest to that, and I agree.
Thoughts are going absolutely anywhere.
I feel like the inside of your brain is just like ping pongs. Like just going back and forth in all different directions.
It's not as much that as entirely blank and empty until a thought comes, and that's the only thought that's in my head, and then it disappears. The amount of times I'm telling a story or trying to make a thought verbally out loud, and it literally just goes away.
Disappears.
And I'm like, oh, it's gonna come back in 1 to 2 business days, and I'll say it.
That's funny.
Yeah, so, and what to expect with this podcast?
I mean, people were begging us.
Literally on their hands and knees. Like, literally,
Me to Timothy Chalamet.
like, they were DMing us, and, like,
They're
literally
like, guys,
crashed
when
Instagram.
are you going to start a podcast? Like, I need more of you. I'm
like,
begging at
people
this
are,
point.
like, actually obsessed with us, and, like, it's getting to the point that it's kind of freaky.
I know, DMs after DMs after emails.
After people showing
us,
up literally at our doors, like, you need to
begging on their
give
knees.
us some privacy.
I know. I feel like, guys, this is taken too far, but we are giving the people what they want.
And we also appreciate you and love you.
I mean, every time.
Okay.
You guys can't see that, but every single time that I'm speaking to Claire. It'll be on the phone, on FaceTime or whatever. She will laugh and smack her head on the little wall behind her every single time. Without a doubt, happens at least once every call.
I need to put some padding behind me.
You really do. Maybe next crochet project.
I need to tell this story, and I don't know if I even should be saying this on the very first podcast, but
let's save that.
Okay, but it is in relation to me laughing at it.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, y'all don't know. I don't know if you know, but obviously I'm from Texas, and I went home for break, and I was sitting outside, hitting the giggly stick with my friends. And, basically, I was sitting, okay, and I farted. Out loud, okay?
I mean, now
and just
in all caps.
in all caps. And I started laughing uncontrollably. So did the other two people I was with. And I laughed so hard that I accidentally, like I move whenever I laugh. I hit my head on the table in front of me. And I literally, and that is actually the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Anyway. So welcome to Subject Girls.
No, literally. But I think that we should start with some questions. And
yes.
Tell everyone how we first met.
Okay, yeah.
So,
For reference, Carla and I both live in Paris and are au pairs.
Yes, I am from, if you can't tell, England.
Yep.
However, I am half French and was born and raised in France until age 12.
She's a little Frenchie.
Which I then moved to England, learned English, which is why my English sounds great.
Okay, you don't need to go off so soon. Okay, slay.
Yeah. And my French is a little bit rusty. I can't lie.
No, but even since, like...
But it is better than yours.
It's getting... Oh, okay. It's been 10 minutes and you're already coming in. Anyways, yes, it has gotten so much better even since, like... Like, you've started talking to people, like, full-on conversations,
Yeah, my kid's grandma, she, like, only speaks French. She doesn't speak any English.
That's good practice.
So, yeah. She is helping me whenever I speak to her.
Yeah.
She's helping me elevate my vocabulary.
That's
if you
so
ask.
good. That's so good. And I am a mute. I actually literally don't speak French at all. And, like, I'm starting to understand a lot more, but...
You do understand a lot.
Like, and I just sit there and I just think. And I'll respond in English. But also, my little host kids don't think that I know any. And I'm always like, guys...
Stop now.
I just look at them, and I'm like...
It's the knowing look. I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And I honestly love it that way. But
Claire, where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Nice.
The best city in the entire world.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But...
You haven't been, and once I take you, you'll realize how good it is. Anyways,
how we met.
Yeah, how we met. What we started about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're actually complete strangers. No,
we
met
through Instagram. It started through Instagram, the group chat.
Yeah, it started on like an au pair group chat on Instagram.
Which, by the way, the au pair community is
huge.
Insane here. It's huge. There's like literally over 1,000 in Paris.
Yeah, like
the WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah,
hey, and people be spilling tea.
They really do.
Hey,
we should invite some of them on.
No, we definitely should, because the whole, like, people will be airing other people's business.
Oh,
in 100%.
The giant group chats,
and it's entertaining. The Like,
any young person you come across in Paris, a girl, is most likely an au pair.
exactly. Any girl in her 20s here?
Automatically au pair.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I feel like you can just tell when someone's
like,
an au pair.
au pairs know each other, you know?
Yes.
Like, if you meet someone that's an au pair, like, you know, like,
You'll
at least
have
10 other people that are connected to them.
Yeah, you'll have at least one person in, like, mutual.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the group chat. One of the girls was having a little meetup on the canal.
Who was it?
I think it might have been Cressida.
Oh, okay.
Which, hey, Cress, if you're
Hey.
listening, we love you.
A shout out.
Yeah, shout out. But no, I think it was her that made, like, the decision to host a little get together at the canal.
Yeah.
And you were actually the first person,
I
right?
was the first person there, and I was sitting on a bench reading my Kindle. Reading
Yes,
Throne
you
of
were.
Glass.
And I walked past you, and I, like, stood a little bit further away, and I, like, texted into the group chat, like, hi, like, is anyone here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm here. And then you, well, it's actually a surprise that you texted back. Considering your phone is always dead.
Hey, it's always dead, and my mind is clear when my phone is dead.
Well, your mind is clear 24/7.
Must be so nice.
No, it literally must be nice.
No, yeah, I was reading my Kindle and waiting because I had tried. This was the first hangout I had ever been into.
This was also, I think, my first one, because
I tried hanging out with Phoebe like one time, and it was gonna be the first person that I ever hung out with, and then I literally got lost on the train for 3 hours trying to go to a coffee shop that's literally 2 stops away from my house.
oh,
But it was my like second week in Paris, and like I had never used public transportation before.
to be fair, that's true. We can't.
And I was lost. Like,
I'm like, we
my
can't
phone
blame
almost
you.
died because and then I remember a couple hangouts like after that, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so easy to like get around. Like, if you can't get around, like that's embarrassing." And I was just like.
To be fair, the metro is way easier compared to the London Tube.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, if you've never used public transport, I can get how it's confusing.
Yeah.
But,
I just got confused with the direction that the train goes.
Which,
But
fair enough.
then it's just like 2 weeks later and like you're set.
Yeah. But yeah, you were literally the first person that I met, and then we went, sat on the canal, and you bought a big bottle of wine. I remember that. And we had some like nibbly bits to eat.
And I'm so
drunk.
like I remember you walked up and you were with Celeste, right? Yeah, y'all two walked up, and to this day I'm like, and now here we are. Love you, Celeste.
No, literally.
Like,
wait.
my day one, and Cressida was there.
Yeah.
And which is so
That was the day we had our first €4 McDonald's
I was about
kids
to
meal.
Yes. Okay.
With the balloon. Wait, no, the balloon was a different time because you had that long pink coat. Wait, I don't know. No, it was a different time.
Okay, that's because I couldn't remember if it was that. No, yeah, because the first time y'all went to go get ice cream, I didn't get ice cream. I stayed on the canal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then y'all came back. But anyways.
Yeah, because it was a different time.
Yeah. So also one thing Carla and I are obsessed is with the Happy Meals from McDonald's.
Yep.
Because they're so good.
I know, and you get so much
For
stuff.
€4. Hey, just so you know, au pairs, we're all broke.
Oh.
Like, we get paid nothing, and we are so grateful to be living, in Paris, but, like, y'all, like...
It's hot out here.
It is.
But we make it work.
No, it... Hey, we do, and we spend money we don't have.
No, literally, I mean, Taco Tuesday.
Taco
a Euro
Tuesday.
taco.
Euro taco, except we buy 10.
I mean... What
Only
else are you
sometimes.
supposed to do?
And just for reference, they're tiny. I swear.
They're about like
the size of the palm of your hand.
Yeah, they actually are about that. But they are banging. I can't lie.
They are so good.
So yeah, that is how we met. And
yeah, and a little bit about us, I guess. Yeah, I lived in Texas my whole life, so
yeah, she's exploring Europe now.
I'm exploring, yep.
As the Americans would say, I live in Europe. Where?
Yes, I do live in Europe. This is a factual state.
They're like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Europe. Like,
it's also so funny because I'm always like, oh yeah, I went to the UK. It's like, where in the UK?
It's like, did you go to England?
Yeah, no.
Did you go to Wales? Scotland, maybe? Northern Ireland? Like, where'd you go?
Exactly.
But it's fine. We forgive you.
We love our Americans.
No, we really do.
And I get a lot of hate, but we love our Americans.
No, we do. I love Americans. I think they
Carla's
are like
the most American Brit I know, and she's, you know, you are a Brit through and through, and you also are French, which doesn't come out much. But
no, she doesn't come out. But
Carla has what tattoos do you have? Yeehaw, and also is it a cowboy hat or cowboy boots?
both.
Okay, yeah. See, and I need to get that because I'm just
but to be fair, they were to like commemorate my semester abroad.
Yeah, and as you should. That's why I want them. Is so anywhere I am in the world.
On my 2025 bingo, we're going off topic here. Sorry, guys.
But whatever. You're so lucky for getting to listen to our conversation.
And insight
our
on
hearts are so big
mine and
for
Claire's
letting you listen to us talk.
But on my 2025 bingo is to get another tattoo.
Oh, good. See, I haven't gotten one, and I'm like scared, but I want one, but I don't know.
I want one, and I need to get one. Like, if I'm gonna get one, it needs to be soon so that it has time to heal, so that it can be ready for the summertime, so that I can like wear short sleeves and stuff.
And not
because
have to worry about the sun.
Yeah, I tried to. I know people think. Well, people say it's like, oh, the sun, like, it's not gonna do any harm, and it's like,
yes,
I know,
it does.
But like later on,
it's the same
like,
with like, hey,
the less
you should
sun
wear
exposure
sunscreen when you go out because it does.
Oh, 100%. Which
I don't wear.
Yeah, you'll want to talk. You don't even have any.
Hey, and you know what? I need some, and I would love to have some. I would love to have like a good like sunscreen routine. And you know what? Actually, I used to wear tinted sunscreen every single day, which I feel like helps at least a little bit. And then they discontinued it.
Oh, I like the CeraVe moisturizer, and it has. There's one it's SPF 30 and one SPF 50. It's like combined, and then. It's in like a pump type moisturizer.
I bought that before, but I didn't bring it.
Oh, I really like it. I've used two.
Yeah.
And then right now I'm using just the regular one. And then when I went home, I went to Boots and I got this
What
new.
What is Boots?
It's fuck. It's like a.
It's what?
It's a shop.
Okay.
That sells like all different beauty stuff.
Okay.
I
can't like.
It's like kind of like Sephora.
Okay.
Meets Ulta meets like the beauty hair section of Target.
Okay.
It's like
cheap I'm getting it.
Version.
Okay. So like an affordable Ulta.
Kind of, yeah. You can get like
so kind
you
of
can
like
get
a
drugstore like and high end stuff
like,
in it.
Kind of like a nice CVS.
Kind of, yeah. But you don't get all the food.
Yeah, but it's just the product section.
Yeah, it's like beauty, and then they do like hair, body. They have like a baby section.
Okay.
And then they sell like
that's
hair supply. Like,
is that related? The baby section.
Like they sell like creams and like nappies, like baby food. And then they have a pharmacy inside. So kind of like a CVS, but like a fancy, like a cheap well,
Like a nice CVS.
yeah, like a nice CVS. Okay, moving on.
Oh my god, my hand is sweating so bad and I don't know why.
Oh,
I think it's because I'm wearing thermals right now.
Oh, probably, yeah. I'm feeling okay.
I'm feeling great right now.
Okay.
Anyways.
I think...
So what's the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to you in public?
Well, you said yours.
No, that wasn't mine. That was my most embarrassing thing to happen in private. Because that was in private.
Okay, well, mine was... I was maybe a year 8. So I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
Right? Is that how old you are?
Yeah.
I think. Because...
I mean, we're like 12, 13.
Yeah, because I think, well, year 7 is 8th grade, so I think 9th
7
grade.
is 8th grade. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, because I was in
13, 14.
maybe year 8 or year 8 because that's when I had my old school. I was coming out of lesson to go use the bathroom, and then as I was coming back to go back into my lesson, thankfully there was like barely anyone about, but I tripped not once but twice going up the stairs, and
people are just watching you trying so hard not to bust out laughing.
I almost cried. Like,
you should have. Just kidding. Sorry.
But yeah, I like tripped
and you were going where?
back to my class, and this was like 3 steps. I tripped up 3 steps twice, and then I had another. There was maybe like 6 sets of stairs to go back up, because let me paint you the picture. To get up to my classroom, I was having Spanish, and there was about maybe like 6 steps, and then there was like a flat just like a flat surface that I walked.
The floor?
Yeah.
Okay, a hallway.
Yeah. But then my building, the way that it was...
Do you call that something like else, or were you just looking for the word?
I was just looking for the word.
Yeah.
This is my like dyslexia coming through. She likes to say hi sometimes.
That's dyslexia.
It is. It messes with your brain. It makes you like...
I have dyslexia, but my spelling is just shit.
Oh no, mine, I like will misspell. I like forget what the words are. I like sometimes can't read. Or like I read and I'm like, what the fuck is this supposed
Carla
to say?
Read.
I'm not Leah Michelle. Like, I can read, guys.
Okay,
I mean,
sure.
how am I reading these questions?
I don't know. We're just going off topic.
But yeah, and then the way that it's set up is you have like 3 columns.
Yeah.
The middle column is where all of the classrooms are, and the 2 side columns, they have like stairs on both sides.
Okay.
Leading up to each classroom.
Okay.
So whichever like side you pick or whatever. Anyway, I was going up them the second time, and I tripped up going up again, and I was so embarrassed. And I thought to myself, do I just go to Spanish, or do I just go back to the bathroom and just cry?
Which one was it?
I went back to Spanish because
Good for you.
It was almost lunch, and I was like, you know what, I want to be the first one to get the pizza. So
yeah, well, the other day I was in the metro, and this guy in front of me fucking ate it on the stairs. And I was just like trying so hard not to laugh because that's not good. And I succeeded, so.
Oh, well done you. I would have laughed.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, I would have laughed in his face. That's just the type of person I am. A mean bitch. No, but that's one of my... Another thing on my bingo this year is to be more of a bitch this year.
Oh,
because
see, I'm the opposite, because I think I overdo it a lot of the time.
I'm such a people pleaser.
Me too.
That I need to be more of a bitch.
But I feel like it's not even just like... I feel like especially in French culture I'm learning, they're so straightforward.
No.
Like, they for real, like, I will cry. Like, they are just like... no bullshit. That's what I aspire to be. Not actively mean, but just no bullshit.
Yeah, like no filler, just straight point A to point B.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I lack a filter. But I also, like, yeah, no. Definitely, we advocate for being nice to people on this podcast.
I was gonna say being a bitch.
Or that sometimes, too.
I mean, one or the
Whatever
other.
floats
We
your
love
boat.
them both.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Exactly. So, moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
What is the craziest thing that we've ever done together?
We quite literally had a PowerPoint night and then went to Amsterdam within the hour of having that idea pop in our head.
I mean,
I would
categorize that as the most craziest thing.
Being an au pair, you get a lot of opportunities to travel, and what happened was I was doing my presentation on rating my roster. And then
which was a great presentation, by the way. You should have seen it.
Because I worked really hard on that.
You could tell.
And I stayed up late.
You could tell.
And then I get a little ding on my phone, and it's my host mom being like, hey, by the way, this was Friday night. And she said, hey, by the way, you have until Thursday off. And then I was like, Amsterdam, anyone?
And then Cressida started looking up on the buses.
On Flixbus?
I think
on
so.
Omeo, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, on Omeo.
Seeing if, like, just if
like,
there were any
just
buses.
Like
a what
if.
ifs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And they were having some sort of sale. It must have been...
I don't think it was a sale. I think that's just how much it is to go
No,
to
there
Amsterdam
was, because...
Oh, wait, there was a code.
Yeah.
Because remember, I could not get
You could not get it to work. And then I was trying to pay for it, and it would decline my card, or like it wouldn't allow me to do something. So I had to redo it like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got my ticket, and then the same thing happened to Cressida,
Yeah.
where it wouldn't allow her.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, well, guys, someone needs to come with me because I've just got the ticket now.
Her ticket was bought, and I was quite visibly freaking out. I was like, guys, wait, I need help. Hey, and by the way, anytime, like, okay, so then we go to Amsterdam within the hour. We had nothing. I was staying for a full week. They were going for a day.
Yeah, and I was not wearing the most comfortable or warmest outfit.
Yeah, but you looked cute, and that's all that mattered.
I mean, yeah, it was a good picture outfit, I must admit, but I did freeze. And I was uncomfortable, and I could not wait to get a shower in when I got home.
I've never been so cold in my entire life. It was something different when we got to Amsterdam.
No,
it was different.
It really,
like, we were it honestly, that was that was scary.
English, anyone? It was really
scary.
it was really
scary.
I mean, you were there for way longer than us.
Yeah, I was there a whole week. But thankfully I had like jeans and like my warm coat whenever I went, which still wasn't enough. And if I had been more prepared, like but I have my laptop on me. And that's all I need for a week.
Leading on to the next question is, what something that you could never live without? Your laptop.
Literally my laptop. I take it absolutely everywhere.
You really do. It's your laptop, it's your life, it's your portable charger when it needs to be.
It is my life and soul. If I don't have my laptop, I actually get agitated.
It's like extension of your body.
It is.
And I've never met anyone that is like that. Like
I have to have... I may not have my phone, but I have my laptop.
I know. I'm going to start sending you emails instead of text messages.
No, because I think... And just for reference, I have...
Which is one thing
12,500 unread emails.
Okay, great.
505 unread texts, and 158 plus missed phone calls.
I was going to say, I might just start calling you, but you're just bugging.
No, if you call me, I'll answer. Well, if you FaceTime me. Something's also wrong with my phone. Like, yesterday, I randomly got a month's worth of messages when I, was just walking somewhere. So...
I mean... If you ever need to get in touch with Claire, just don't, because the likelihood
If
of
you
her
need to
texting you back is about 3%.
Hey, I've been good recently though. Well, at least I text.
I mean, yeah. But I was like, hey, what are you guys doing after the film? Literally 4 hours later. Shit, I had my phone on sleep mode.
Because I watched the movie.
Which, how was it?
Okay. So what movie was it?
We Live in Time.
Okay, yeah.
The new Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield film.
Just to like, for reference, before like going into the movie, Carla was like, I hated that movie.
Okay, to preface, I was really looking forward to this film because I was like, fuck, Florence Pugh and Andrew, like, in a movie, they are both playing with their British accent, like, and they are playing a couple. Like, this is gonna be one hell of a film.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say, that shit was boring as fuck, and I wasted, like an hour and 20 minutes watching it.
I will say, I think this is the first movie that I've seen with Andrew Garfield. And I was like, that is one fine man.
What?
Yeah.
This is coming from the girl who confused Stanley Tucci and Drew Starkey.
Hey, and by the way, I like looked them up later because I like couldn't even remember their names after we had this conversation.
I think the doorbell might have rung.
Oh, no, you'll hear it.
Oh, okay.
Because that bitch goes on forever.
Someone else's doorbell rang then. Because it just went ding.
My host is having a package delivered. But
you've never seen Spider-Man?
No. Like, I don't watch, like, movies. Like,
damn. One of my favorite things he's been in is a, funnily enough, Mormon TV show, Under the Banner of Heaven. And
I feel like he
plays a detective. And Daisy Edgar Jones, which, I love Daisy Edgar Jones. She plays, like, a Mormon wife, converted Mormon wife. Not sure.
Okay.
No,
I've never seen
it's on
this.
Disney Plus, but I think it's a Hulu show.
No.
It's such a good show. Recommend if you
I
like
have,
Andrew Garfield.
So many things that I'm like, I need to watch, and then like I don't have time. But okay, back to the review on the movie. I have never laughed and cried so hard at the same time in a movie. But the beginning, so bad. I hate it. And like, I'm not one to be very critical about like movies. Like, if it's on, I'm probably going to enjoy it. The beginning, I hated how they switch perspectives from like past, future, and present.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It was like every single scene, and there was just no, like, you couldn't know. And so
I know.
It took so much effort just to like understand what was happening, and it was confusing. And
I think that's why I didn't like it. Plus, I was like, it was the evening, and I was tired.
Yeah. And it got better in the middle. I think it got a lot better in the middle, and then, but like,
I feel like the story could have been told in like 20 minutes.
I think that if they had gone like just chronological order, it would have made it better. It would have made it so much better, and it had so much potential. And I'm honestly mad at them.
Disappointed. Because it truly could have been such a good film.
I want to know what their thoughts are on it.
And I'm sorry, but I hated her name. Almut? What kind of name is that?
I didn't think anything of it.
Because at first, I thought it was Alma. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Alma and Tobias?
Yeah.
Cute. But Almut? No, thank you.
I thought it was so funny. I went to go see it with Celeste.
Shout out
Celeste. Also, we all bought cinema passes.
Oh, yeah.
So we will be seeing a lot of movies, and we will be giving our thoughts on, like, literally all of them.
Which, coming soon, our review of Baby Girl.
No, exact. I'm
with
so
Nicole
excited
Kidman
to be
and
seeing
Harris
that.
Dickinson.
But
he is fine as
Yeah, no,
fuck.
the trailer for it came on before we watched the other movie, and I was just like, this is gonna be good.
Yep.
It's gonna be so good. But watching the movie, what's it called again? Oh
We
my
Live
God.
in Time.
We Live in Time, yes. Celeste does not like Andrew Garfield. Like,
What?
She thinks that his mouth reminds her of her ex, and and so we're watching this movie, and then she turns to me and just goes, it's like during a scene, and just goes, I hate his face. And I died, and then I wrote it on my phone.
Did you see
So
that
funny.
at the Golden Globes? Was it the Golden Globes? Emma Stone revealed her new haircut, and her and Andrew met up again, and it was like a little
Aw.
reunion.
That's cute. I wish I would have known that the the Golden Globes were going on. I didn't know for after the fact, because I think it was Nikki Glazer, the host.
Oh no! Yes.
Love her.
Oh,
I love her comedy. I think she is so funny.
She made a comment about Timothy's mustache, which I thought was so funny.
Yeah. I feel
I
like
can't remember, but
Kylie low-key looked like she was very upset that Nikki was saying stuff to Timothy.
no, I think
Did you get that vibe? Because I only watched the 10-minute intro of.
I think she was having the time of her life. Like both
Okay.
her and Elle and Timmy were like all in a conversation. She got her
love
like
it.
little film camera, and she was like taking a
Aw.
bunch of pictures and stuff. Which, let's just for 1 second, I don't understand why Kylie and Tim get so much hate. First of all, I don't like how much hate Kylie gets.
Yeah.
'Cause I
think it's ridiculous.
They think she's just like some dumb
Superficial,
bimbo
dumb-
girl,
yeah.
and I'm like, she
Well, they
actually is funny as fuck.
And also just that's something to be said about all of the Kardashians that get that, and
No, for real. But I think
people
she
just love to hate on women.
no, they do. But I think she
especially
has,
if they're pretty
and
they
rich.
and successful businesswomen. Ooh, they hate.
They hate to see us coming.
Yeah, literally.
But no, I think she is so funny. Like when you watch the very first seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians,
Yeah.
like,
I have.
Kylie and Kendall are like some of the the stuff that they say is like the funniest shit on the show, and it's like just because they changed their appearance doesn't mean they changed their
Also,
humor.
why are
and personalities.
people blaming them for their life circumstance? They were born into this. They have.
If you had money, you would
yeah,
change how you look if you wanted to change how you look.
Yeah, that's the thing is
So,
why do people care? If you want to, you can, and if it makes you feel better. I don't understand why people would rather others be miserable, having these thoughts instead of just being
Exactly.
okay, who gives
If you
a
have the
fuck
chance
if
to
you get
change
some lip
that.
filler? Who gives a fuck?
And most of the
which
time, you
I
can't
do-
even
I will say,
notice.
I understand
If it's done right, you can't tell. I'm not being funny.
No, I do understand the whole, I don't know, unrealistic body standards for girls and women, but
But then it's the trend.
also it's just
Which
if
I get.
they want to just who cares, you know?
True.
I mean, I kind of get both sides, but
I get the.
I don't get giving other people hate for it. That I don't understand at all. But I get it being frustrating, just wanting everyone. I guess I don't know. Who gives a shit? Whatever.
Literally, who gives a shit?
Who gives a flying fuck?
But I just think it's what is it any of your business? They're both happy.
It's
At the end of
not.
the day, you don't we don't know anything about celebrity relationship.
Yeah. Oh, we know
unless
literally nothing, even
they
about the people. Truly.
Tell us.
Yeah.
And it's
And that is such a.
that's one
filtered-
thing that pees me off is when fans, I guess, will like not defend, but like will just outright be fucking rude to other fans because it's like, oh, but you don't know what's like. You don't know what's going on either. No one knows apart from themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not like a secret like infiltration into their relationship. Anyway, this has gone on a bit too far from the question.
Hey guys, okay.
We're back. Tinkle break.
Yep. And, we've decided that
to wrap this up.
Yes, I need food.
I need that sustenance.
Ramen that's been staring at me in the corner of my room. So thanks for listening.
If you made it this far, thanks.
Like literally, if you made it this far,
you are real.
Like comment on our most recent post, pancakes, and we'll know. And hey, we might send you a little something extra.
We might pay for a taco.
We might, yeah.
But no, if you did make it this far, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, seriously.
Please do like it and
subscribe or review. Yeah, add it to your Spotify.
Yes, and review it in like the comment section. Rate it.
Because we need this shit to be pushed to the masses.
Yeah, we need everything to be pushed. Thank
you. That's it.
Yes. Tune in next week.
Those are my happy snaps.
Tune in next week or whenever we decide to
we don't know
post a new episode.
Whenever we decide whenever we figure out how to edit this too.
Yeah, this might be a one and done.
Absolutely not. Hey, why would you say that?
But when we figure out a posting schedule, please tune in every time.
Okay. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.